I bought a Hipshot hardtail bridge. It's a beautiful piece of work here. Nicely machined bridge. It's not stamped metal, but machined. And I really like this. Got it from Amazon instead of StewMac because it was about $30 cheaper on Amazon. And then I use, I'm going to use a 12-inch radius on my neck. So I use this radius tool, understring, overstring radius tool, to set up the bridge radius. Okay. Done a pretty good job of that, I think. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some calipers and I'm going to measure the highest point of the bridge here. Now, according to their measurement, this should be 4/10 of an inch tall, or 400, not 400s, but yeah, 400 hundredths, just 4/10 of an inch tall from the bottom of the plate to the top of the centerpiece. But I'm not sure of that, so I'm going to check that now. One of the things I want to keep in mind is that I'm going to route the wood under the bridge as I build my guitar, so that if I want to in the future I can replace these saddles with some of the Graphtec active pickup saddles and have an acoustic sound coming out of the guitar as well. With that in mind, I want to make sure that I leave enough space under each of the saddles to run the wires from the Graphtec active pickups eventually without raising the strings too high. So also want to give myself a little bit of room. I raised up even the outside, the E strings on this, because I want to give a little bit of room to lower it after I've built the guitar and make some adjustment. One guitar I have has a bridge that even all the way down is still a little too high, and that's not good, so I don't want to make that mistake when I build one. Okay, in case you're wondering what that was all about, it's very important as you start drawing your guitar that you know exactly how high your E strings need to be above the surface of the guitar body. That way you know how high to make, or how thick to make the wood on the surface of the body, how high to make the surface of the body compared to how high the neck is and the fingerboard. You really want to measure this from the E strings, probably, unless you're really brilliant and you know how to do all this math, rather than the D or G strings, because if you measure from the D or G strings, that's in the center strings, and when you're looking at a profile of the side of the guitar as you will draw it, you will probably not be seeing those strings clearly. You'll only be seeing your E string. So measure from the deepest part of the saddle right here to the bottom on the E strings as they're set up, as you want them set up, and you'll know that's how high you want the bottom of your string to be off of the surface of the guitar body. We got a really nice roll of 36-inch wide by 10 yards long Strathmore heavy-duty drawing paper from Amazon for less than $20. Cut that down a little bit and stuck it on a 24-inch wide by 48-inch board of MDF from Home Depot. The MDF makes a nice flat drawing surface that we can move around easily instead of taping it to our bench. We drew out everything we could think of, every part, every angle. We probably missed a few things. We'll find out when we start building it.